Have you ever wondered how silence can be more powerful than 1,000 words? Imagine this. You're in a crowded room, the noise is deafening, and yet, amidst the chaos, you find a moment of complete stillness. How does that brief pause make you feel? What if that moment of silence holds the key to winning battles you didn't even know you were fighting? Welcome to the first part of our exploration into winning in silence. Today, we're diving deep into the transformative power of silence, a concept deeply rooted in Buddhism. We all encounter moments when words fail and actions seem too much. But have you considered that in these very moments, silence can be your strongest ally? Picture a person who, in the heat of an argument, chooses silence over a fiery retort. This choice, though seemingly passive, often leads to greater understanding and resolution. It's a simple yet profound example of how silence can pave the way for true communication and inner strength. At Wisdom Woven, we're committed to unraveling the profound insights that Buddhism offers on this subject. We'll guide you through how embracing silence can lead to powerful victories in your daily life and personal growth. Before we dive deeper, let me remind you, there are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. If you find value in what we're sharing, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue bringing these transformative insights to you. Now, let's embark on this journey together. Silence is not merely the absence of sound. It is a powerful tool that can reveal hidden truths and foster profound inner peace. Stay with us as we explore how silence, as taught in Buddhism, can help you navigate life's challenges and emerge victorious. Ready to discover the power within the quiet? Let's get started. Understanding silence, a Buddhist perspective. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, silence can seem elusive. But in Buddhism, silence is not merely the absence of sound. It's a profound state of being that offers clarity and insight. Imagine a calm lake. When the water is still, you can see the reflection of the sky and trees perfectly. Similarly, when our mind is quiet, we can see our true self more clearly. Silence in Buddhism is more than just a peaceful pause. It's a practice that helps us connect deeply with our inner world. By embracing silence, we create a space where we can listen to our thoughts and feelings without distraction. This silent space allows us to understand ourselves better and make wiser decisions. Consider a moment when you're overwhelmed with noise and chaos. It's hard to think clearly, isn't it? The same applies to our minds. When our thoughts are racing and our emotions are turbulent, finding a moment of silence can help us regain our focus. Silence provides us with a chance to step back, breathe, and reflect on what truly matters. In Buddhism, silence is often used as a tool for meditation. During meditation, we sit quietly, letting go of external distractions and focusing inward. This practice helps calm our minds and brings us closer to our inner peace. Through meditation, we learn to appreciate the quiet moments and understand their importance in our spiritual journey. The Buddha himself often retreated into silence to gain insight and wisdom. His moments of silence were not about avoiding the world, but about seeking a deeper understanding of it. By embracing silence, he could connect with his inner self and gain clarity on his teachings. His example shows us that silence is not just a personal retreat, but a powerful practice for gaining wisdom. When we practice silence, we also learn to listen more deeply to others. In conversations, it's easy to get caught up in what we want to say next. But by being silent and truly listening, we can understand others better and respond more thoughtfully. This practice of mindful listening helps build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Silence also helps us deal with challenges in life. When we face difficulties, it's easy to react impulsively. But taking a moment of silence allows us to pause and consider our responses carefully. This pause can help us approach problems with a clearer mind and make more effective decisions. In Buddhist teachings, silence is not just about avoiding noise, but about creating a space for spiritual growth. It's about finding inner calm and clarity amidst the chaos of life. By incorporating moments of silence into our daily routine, we can enhance our spiritual practice and lead a more balanced life. By understanding the role of silence in Buddhism, we can begin to appreciate its value in our own lives. Silence helps us connect with our inner selves, improve our relationships, and handle challenges more effectively. It's a simple yet powerful practice that offers us a pathway to greater peace and wisdom. In the next part of this series, we will explore how silence contributes to inner peace and how you can use this practice to find calm in your own life. So, stay tuned as we continue to uncover the transformative power of silence in our journey towards self-discovery and spiritual growth. If you found this part enlightening, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven for more insights on finding peace and wisdom through silence. Your support helps us bring more valuable content to you and others on this path of discovery. The art of inner peace, finding calm in quietude. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, where noise and chaos seem to surround us, finding inner peace can feel like a distant dream. But what if I told you that the path to this peaceful state is hidden within the silence? Yes, that's right. The art of inner peace is deeply connected to finding calm in quietude. Imagine a tranquil lake. On a calm day, the surface of the lake is perfectly still, mirroring the sky above. When the water is undisturbed, it reflects everything clearly. But as soon as there are ripples and waves, the reflection becomes distorted. Similarly, our minds are like this lake. When we are caught up in the noise and distractions of life, our thoughts become muddled and unclear. However, when we embrace silence, our minds can become still and serene, allowing us to see things as they truly are. Think about a time when you felt overwhelmed, perhaps with work or personal challenges. In these moments, the constant noise and rush can cloud your judgment and make everything seem more difficult than it really is. This is where silence plays a crucial role. By stepping away from the noise and taking a moment of quiet, you give yourself the space to regroup, think clearly, and find a solution to the problem at hand. Welcome to another enlightening part of our journey here at Wisdom Woven. We invite you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel as we explore the profound wisdom of silence together. The practice of finding calm in quietude is not just about stepping away from external noise, but also about quieting the inner chatter that clutters our minds. Buddhism teaches us that true peace comes from within. It's about learning to be comfortable in our own company, finding contentment without external validation or distractions. Silence provides a unique opportunity to connect with our inner selves. When we are quiet, we can listen more deeply to our own thoughts and emotions. This practice allows us to understand ourselves better, recognize our true needs, and align our actions with our core values. It's in these moments of silence that we often find the answers we've been seeking, not because they are suddenly revealed, but because we have finally given ourselves the space to hear them. Embracing quietude also teaches us patience and resilience. In a world where everything moves quickly, it can be challenging to slow down. But by intentionally creating moments of silence in our lives, we practice patience and learn to accept that not everything needs to be resolved immediately. This acceptance is a powerful tool for reducing stress and finding inner peace. Let's not forget the role of meditation in this practice. Meditation is a form of active silence where we sit quietly, focusing on our breath or a specific thought. This practice helps to calm the mind, reduce stress, and promote a sense of well-being. Through regular meditation, we learn to become more aware of our thoughts and feelings, and to approach them with a sense of detachment and clarity. Furthermore, silence can act as a mirror, reflecting our innermost thoughts and feelings. When we are surrounded by noise and distraction, it's easy to ignore or suppress what's happening within us. But in silence, we confront our true selves. This can be a powerful and sometimes uncomfortable experience, but it is an essential step toward achieving genuine inner peace. The practice of finding calm in silence is also deeply rooted in the teachings of Buddhism. The Buddha himself spent many years in solitude, meditating in silence to achieve enlightenment. His teachings emphasize the importance of quieting the mind to achieve clarity and insight. By following his example, we too can learn to harness the power of silence to find our own path to peace. In essence, the art of inner peace through quietude is about creating a sanctuary within ourselves. It's about finding a place of calm amidst the chaos of the world. By incorporating moments of silence into our daily lives, we give ourselves the chance to recharge, reflect, and reconnect with our true selves. As we continue our journey through this exploration of silence, remember that each moment of quiet is a step toward greater peace and understanding. Embrace these moments and let them guide you towards a deeper sense of tranquility and fulfillment. Feel free to revisit this practice whenever you need to find calm amidst the chaos. Remember, the path to inner peace is a journey, and each step you take in silence brings you closer to the serene lake of your own mind. Silent reflection, the path to self-awareness. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to overlook the profound wisdom that silence offers. Imagine you're in a crowded room, surrounded by conversations, distractions, and noise. Amid this chaos, there's a small, serene space where you can find clarity. This space is created not by external changes, but by a deliberate choice to embrace silence within yourself. Silence, in the context of Buddhism, isn't just about the absence of sound. It's a deep, inner quiet that allows you to hear your own thoughts and emotions more clearly. When we talk about silent reflection, we're referring to this sacred pause where you step back from the noise of life and turn your focus inward. Think of a pond on a calm day. The water is still, and you can see everything clearly beneath the surface. When the pond is disturbed by ripples, the view becomes murky. Similarly, our minds are clear when we embrace silence. In the noise and rush, our thoughts become muddled, making it hard to understand ourselves or our situations. Silent reflection helps settle the ripples in our minds, allowing us to see our inner landscape with greater clarity. How do we begin this practice of silent reflection? It starts with simple steps. First, find a quiet place where you can be alone with your thoughts. It doesn't have to be a special location or a specific time of day. It just needs to be a space where you feel comfortable and undisturbed. The goal is to create an environment where you can listen to yourself without external interruptions. Once you've found your quiet place, sit comfortably and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself. As you breathe, focus on the sensation of each breath entering and leaving your body. Let go of any thoughts or worries that come to mind. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring your focus back to your breathing. This practice helps to calm the mind and allows you to start reflecting. Silent reflection isn't about forcing yourself to think deeply or solve problems. It's about giving yourself the space to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. As you sit in silence, you may notice patterns in your thinking or emotions that you weren't aware of before. These observations are valuable insights into your inner world. One powerful aspect of silent reflection is its ability to help you understand your true self. In the noise of everyday life, it's easy to get caught up in what others expect of you or what you think you should be. Silence helps strip away these external influences, revealing your authentic self. It's like peeling away layers to uncover the core of who you are. Through regular practice of silent reflection, you'll start to notice changes in how you perceive yourself and your life. You might find that you're more in tune with your emotions and better able to handle stress. Your decision-making might become clearer as you're making choices based on a deeper understanding of your true desires and values. Silent reflection also enhances your ability to connect with others. When you understand yourself better, you're better equipped to understand and empathize with others. This deeper connection can improve your relationships and help you communicate more effectively. Incorporating silent reflection into your daily routine doesn't have to be time-consuming. Even a few minutes each day can make a significant difference. Start with just 5 minutes and gradually increase the time as you become more comfortable with the practice. The key is consistency and patience. Remember, silent reflection is a journey, not a destination. It's about creating a habit of introspection and self-awareness that grows over time. Each session of silent reflection builds upon the last, deepening your understanding of yourself and your place in the world. As you continue to practice, you'll find that silent reflection becomes a natural and integral part of your life. It helps you navigate life's challenges with a clearer mind and a more grounded sense of self. In the stillness, you'll discover the strength and wisdom to face whatever comes your way. Embracing silent reflection is a powerful step towards personal growth and self-awareness. By making time for silence, you're investing in a deeper understanding of yourself and enhancing your ability to live a more mindful and fulfilling life. Let this practice be a gentle reminder that sometimes the answers we seek are found not in the noise of the world, but in the quiet moments of introspection. So, take a moment today to embrace the silence. Find your quiet place, breathe deeply, and allow yourself the space to reflect. In this serene pause, you'll uncover insights that lead to greater self-awareness and a more peaceful, centered life. Listening to the unspoken, how silence reveals truths. Have you ever noticed how sometimes the most profound truths come not from words, but from the quiet moments in between? In the world of Zen, silence is more than just the absence of noise. It's a space where the unspoken can be heard and understood. Imagine you're sitting quietly by a peaceful stream. The gentle murmur of the water is soothing, but it's the silence between the ripples that allows you to truly feel the calmness of the scene. This is similar to how silence in our lives helps us connect with deeper truths that words alone can't express. In Buddhism, silence is considered a powerful teacher. It's in the quiet moments that we can truly listen, not just to the sounds around us, but to the subtle messages our inner self is trying to convey. By stepping away from the constant noise and chatter, we give ourselves the chance to hear these whispers of wisdom. When we embrace silence, we open ourselves up to a new level of understanding. For instance, if you're facing a difficult decision, talking about it endlessly might cloud your judgment. But by taking a moment of silence, you might find that the answer becomes clearer. It's as if the silence creates a space for your mind to sort through the noise and find the core of what you truly feel or believe. Zen teachings often emphasize the importance of this practice. The Zen master might say, "In the stillness of the mind, the truth is revealed." This means that when we calm our thoughts and listen to the quiet, we can uncover insights that are often buried under layers of mental clutter. The practice of listening to the unspoken can also help in understanding others better. Sometimes, people might not express their feelings directly, but through silence, we can sense their emotions or intentions. For example, if a friend is silent during a conversation, it might indicate that they are processing something deeply or need space. By being attentive to this silent communication, we can respond with greater empathy and understanding. Silence isn't always easy, though. It can be challenging to sit with our thoughts and feelings without distraction. However, it's in these moments of discomfort that we often find the most profound truths about ourselves. When we face the silence, we confront our inner landscape, which can lead to significant personal growth. In Buddhism, this practice of embracing silence is not just about finding inner peace. It's also about discovering the essence of our being. The quiet moments allow us to connect with a deeper part of ourselves that is often overshadowed by the busyness of daily life. Consider the practice of meditation. In meditation, we often start by focusing on our breath and letting go of external distractions. As we settle into this silence, our mind begins to reveal its true nature. We start to notice patterns in our thoughts and gain insights into our deeper motivations and desires. This process of observing and listening can lead to a profound understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. The concept of silence in Buddhism also relates to the idea of non-attachment. By letting go of our need to constantly engage with external stimuli, we can experience a sense of freedom and clarity. This freedom allows us to approach situations with a fresh perspective, untainted by preconceived notions or biases. In practical terms, embracing silence can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to be still and reflect. Whether it's during a quiet walk in nature, a moment of solitude before bed, or even a brief pause during a busy day, these moments of silence can be incredibly valuable. Remember, silence doesn't mean shutting out the world or avoiding communication. It's about creating a space where we can hear ourselves and others more clearly. By integrating moments of silence into our daily lives, we can foster a deeper connection with ourselves and those around us. So, the next time you find yourself in a quiet moment, don't rush to fill it with words or distractions. Instead, embrace the silence and see what truths it might reveal. In the stillness, you might just discover the answers you've been seeking all along. Cultivating mindfulness through silence. In a world bustling with noise and constant chatter, the art of mindfulness can often feel elusive. But what if the key to unlocking true awareness lies not in the clamor, but in the quiet? Cultivating mindfulness through silence is a profound practice that can lead to deeper understanding and peace. Imagine you're standing on the edge of a calm lake. The surface is perfectly still, reflecting the sky like a mirror. When a stone is thrown, ripples spread out, distorting the image. Similarly, our minds are often disturbed by the constant noise of daily life, thoughts, worries, and distractions that cloud our inner peace. To find clarity, we need to return to a state of stillness. Silence, in this context, is not just the absence of sound but a space for reflection and growth. When we embrace silence, we allow our minds to settle and observe our thoughts without judgment. This practice helps us recognize patterns and behaviors that may otherwise go unnoticed. It's like pressing the pause button on our busy lives, giving us a chance to reconnect with our inner selves. Think of a garden overrun with weeds. It's difficult to see the flowers and plants underneath the chaos. By removing the weeds, metaphorically speaking, the garden becomes clear and the beauty of the plants can emerge. Similarly, silence helps us clear away the mental clutter, allowing our true selves to shine through. In Buddhism, silence is often revered as a means of attaining wisdom. The Buddha himself spent years in meditation, embracing silence to reach enlightenment. His teachings emphasize that true understanding comes not from speaking but from listening deeply and observing carefully. In silence, we are better able to hear the whispers of our own hearts and minds, guiding us toward a more profound wisdom. Practicing mindfulness through silence involves more than just sitting quietly. It's about being fully present in the moment, paying attention to our thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. This practice can be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to sit in silence, focus on our breath, and observe the world around us without interference. As you cultivate mindfulness, you may find that your perception of the world changes. Without the constant noise, you become more attuned to the subtleties of life. The gentle rustling of leaves, the distant chirping of birds, or the rhythmic sound of your own breathing become more vivid. This heightened awareness helps you connect more deeply with the present moment and with yourself. Another important aspect of mindfulness through silence is the ability to manage stress. In moments of silence, we can reflect on our experiences and emotions, gaining insights into how we respond to challenges. By understanding our reactions, we can develop healthier ways to cope with stress and maintain a sense of calm. Incorporating silence into your daily routine doesn't require a lot of time or effort. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day for silent reflection. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and simply focus on your breath. Let go of any expectations or judgments, and allow yourself to experience the stillness. Over time, you'll notice how this practice enhances your overall sense of well-being and mindfulness. Remember, silence is not about escaping from life's challenges, but about facing them with a clear and calm mind. It provides a space for introspection and self-awareness, helping us navigate our inner and outer worlds with greater ease. By embracing silence, we cultivate a sense of inner peace that can transform our approach to life's ups and downs. As you continue to practice mindfulness through silence, you may find that it becomes a natural part of your life. The moments of quiet become opportunities for growth and insight, leading to a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. Embrace the power of silence and let it guide you on your journey toward greater mindfulness and understanding. The strength in stillness. Embracing non-action. Imagine a serene lake at dawn. The water is perfectly still, reflecting the sky above like a mirror. It's in this silence and calm that we find clarity. This is the essence of what we'll explore today, how embracing stillness can reveal powerful strengths within us. In our busy world, action is often seen as the only way to make progress. We're constantly told to strive, hustle, and push forward. But what if I told you that sometimes the greatest strength lies in doing nothing? This might sound surprising, but it's a core principle in Buddhist teachings. The idea of non-action, or Wu Wei in Chinese philosophy, is not about being passive or avoiding responsibilities. Instead, it's about choosing moments to pause and reflect, allowing things to unfold naturally. When we embrace stillness, we create space for our minds to settle and gain insight. Consider a time when you faced a problem and found yourself stuck. Your immediate response might have been to dive into action, trying to fix things quickly. But often, it's in the moments of quiet reflection that we come up with the most creative and effective solutions. Silence allows us to connect with our inner selves. It's a time for introspection, where we can hear our true thoughts and feelings without the noise of daily life. When we stop and listen, we gain a deeper understanding of our desires and fears, which helps us make more mindful decisions. In Buddhism, there's a concept known as shunyata, or emptiness. This doesn't mean a void or lack of substance, but rather an openness to what is. By embracing the emptiness, we allow ourselves to be fully present, free from the distractions of constant action and noise. The strength found in stillness is like the calm at the center of a storm. Just as a storm's eye is a place of relative peace amid chaos, our inner stillness offers a refuge from the hustle and bustle of life. It's here that we find our true power, unshaken by external circumstances. Think about the great masters and sages throughout history. Many have spent years in meditation, retreating from the world to discover profound truths. Their silence was not a retreat from life, but a deep dive into the essence of existence. Through their stillness, they gained wisdom and insight that they later shared with others. Embracing non-action also helps us deal with stress. When we're constantly on the move, our minds are scattered, and our energy is depleted. By taking time to be still, we recharge our mental and emotional batteries, returning to our tasks with renewed focus and clarity. One practical way to incorporate stillness into your life is through mindfulness practices. Simple exercises, like focused breathing or mindful walking, allow you to experience moments of quiet and reflection. These practices don't require special equipment or settings. They can be integrated into your daily routine, bringing the benefits of stillness into your everyday life. Remember, the strength in stillness doesn't mean you won't act when necessary. Instead, it means that your actions are guided by clarity and purpose, not driven by impulsiveness or stress. When you take time to pause and reflect, you approach challenges with a calm and centered mindset. To illustrate, think of a craftsman who takes great care in preparing their tools and workspace before starting a project. They understand that a well-prepared environment leads to better results. Similarly, embracing stillness prepares our minds and hearts to face life's challenges with greater skill and wisdom. In conclusion, the power of stillness lies in its ability to bring us closer to our true selves. By embracing moments of quiet, we gain insights that action alone cannot provide. It's through this inner calm that we find strength, clarity, and the ability to navigate life with grace and purpose. As you continue on your journey, remember that stillness is not a retreat from life, but a way to engage with it more meaningfully. By embracing non-action, you unlock a wellspring of inner strength, allowing you to face challenges with a clear and focused mind. Transforming challenges. Silence as a strategy. Imagine standing at the edge of a storm. The wind howls, and the rain pounds, each drop like a challenge pressing against you. In the chaos, finding a moment of silence might seem impossible. But this silence, this pause, holds the power to transform how you face the storm. When we talk about using silence as a strategy, we're delving into a profound Buddhist principle, responding to life's challenges with calm and thoughtful restraint. Silence is not just the absence of noise. It's a space where you can regroup, reflect, and respond more effectively. In Buddhism, challenges are seen as opportunities for growth. They are like the sharp edges of a diamond that need polishing to reveal their true beauty. Similarly, the chaos of challenges can be refined through the practice of silence, turning obstacles into opportunities for inner strength and clarity. Consider the example of a serene pond. When the water is still, it reflects the sky perfectly. But when the pond is disturbed, its surface becomes turbulent, distorting the reflection. Our minds are similar. When faced with challenges, if we allow our thoughts to churn and whirl like the stormy pond, our ability to see clearly and act wisely is clouded. By embracing silence, we calm our minds and restore clarity. Silence helps us to detach from the immediate emotional reactions that often arise in stressful situations. When faced with difficulty, our instinct may be to react impulsively. Whether it's anger, frustration, or fear, these reactions, driven by the noise of our emotions, can escalate the situation. By stepping into silence, we create a pause between stimulus and response, giving ourselves the space to choose a more thoughtful reaction. In the midst of a challenge, silence can act as a refuge. Imagine a Zen master faced with a difficult student. Instead of reacting with frustration or anger, the master remains calm and silent, allowing the student to reflect on their behavior and find their own path to understanding. This silence, though not passive, provides the student with the space to grow and learn. Silence also enables us to listen more deeply, not just to others, but to ourselves. When we're silent, we're not only tuning out external noise, but also listening to the subtler messages of our own mind. This inner listening helps us understand our true feelings, motivations, and desires, which can guide us in making more authentic and effective decisions. Buddhist teachings often emphasize the importance of mindful action. This means acting with full awareness and intention. Silence fosters mindfulness by slowing down our thought processes, helping us to approach challenges with a clear mind and a steady heart. It's like sharpening a tool before use. A well-prepared mind is more effective in addressing difficulties. Another aspect of using silence as a strategy is its role in conflict resolution. When tensions rise, taking a moment of silence can de-escalate the situation. It gives both parties a chance to cool down, reflect, and approach the issue with a clearer perspective. This practice is rooted in the Buddhist idea of right speech, which involves speaking thoughtfully and avoiding harmful words. In the practice of meditation, silence is often used to confront and transform inner challenges. As you sit in meditation, you might encounter thoughts, memories, and emotions that are difficult to face. By remaining silent and observing these inner experiences without judgment, you can begin to understand and release them, transforming internal struggles into pathways for personal growth. The concept of silence as a strategy also extends to the way we handle external challenges. Whether dealing with a demanding job, difficult relationships, or personal setbacks, silence allows us to step back and view the situation from a broader perspective. It's in this space that creative solutions and new approaches often emerge. Silence in the face of challenge is not about avoidance or denial. It's about choosing a deliberate and conscious response. It's the difference between reacting out of impulse and responding with intention. This approach aligns with the Buddhist practice of right effort, where we make an effort to cultivate positive states of mind and let go of negative ones. In practical terms, integrating silence into our lives might mean setting aside time each day for quiet reflection, practicing mindful breathing, or simply taking a few moments to pause before responding in stressful situations. These practices help to build resilience and foster a more measured and thoughtful approach to life's challenges. As you navigate through your own storms, remember that silence is a powerful tool. It's not just about finding peace in the midst of chaos, but about using that peace to transform how you engage with and overcome the difficulties you face. By embracing silence, you harness a strategy that turns challenges into opportunities for growth and understanding. In conclusion, silence is a strategic ally in our journey through life's challenges. It provides the space for reflection, clarity, and mindful action. By incorporating silence into our approach to difficulties, we tap into a profound source of inner strength and wisdom, guiding us towards more thoughtful and effective responses. The silent warrior, winning battles within. In our busy lives, where noise and chaos often reign supreme, there is a quiet strength that lies within us. Imagine a warrior, not with a sword or shield, but with the power of silence. This is not just a metaphor. It's a profound truth that Buddhism teaches us. Today, let's explore how embracing this inner silence can help us win the most important battles, those within ourselves. Imagine a stormy sea. Waves crash and winds howl, creating chaos and confusion. Now picture the calm center of the storm, where it's serene and still. This calm center is like the silence within us, a space where clarity and strength emerge. In our daily lives, we often find ourselves caught in the turbulence of emotions and thoughts, much like the storm. But just as the calm center offers peace amidst the chaos, our inner silence can help us navigate through life's challenges. When we face difficulties, it's easy to react with anger, frustration, or stress. These reactions are like the crashing waves, often making situations worse. But if we pause and find that inner silence, we can respond with greater wisdom and calmness. This doesn't mean ignoring the problem or pretending it doesn't exist. Instead, it means approaching the problem from a place of peace and understanding, which can lead to more effective solutions. Buddhism teaches us that silence is not the absence of sound, but a state of inner tranquility. It's a space where we can connect with our true selves and see things more clearly. By practicing silence, we can step away from the noise of our thoughts and emotions and gain a better perspective on our challenges. This perspective helps us respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Think about a time when you faced a difficult situation and reacted without thinking. How did that turn out? Often, our immediate reactions are driven by emotions, which can cloud our judgment. By finding a moment of silence before responding, we can approach the situation with a clearer mind and make better decisions. This practice of pausing and reflecting can be incredibly powerful in resolving conflicts and overcoming obstacles. Silence can also be a source of inner strength. When we take time to be silent, we give ourselves the opportunity to recharge and restore our mental and emotional energy. This quiet time allows us to reflect on our goals, values, and priorities, helping us stay focused and resilient. Just as a warrior needs rest and preparation before a battle, we too need moments of silence to build our inner strength. In meditation, Buddhism teaches us to focus on the breath and let go of distracting thoughts. This practice helps us cultivate a sense of inner silence and peace. By regularly engaging in meditation, we train our minds to be more resilient and centered, which enhances our ability to handle life's challenges with grace and composure. Furthermore, silence helps us to listen more deeply to ourselves and to others. When we are silent, we can hear the subtle messages that our inner self is trying to communicate. This deeper listening allows us to understand our needs and desires more clearly. It also helps us empathize with others, leading to more meaningful and compassionate relationships. Embracing silence is also about embracing self-awareness. By being silent and reflective, we can identify our strengths and weaknesses and understand our true motives and intentions. This self-awareness is crucial for personal growth and achieving success in various aspects of our lives. It helps us align our actions with our core values and goals. In daily life, finding moments of silence might seem challenging, but even small practices can make a difference. Taking a few minutes each day to sit quietly, reflect, or meditate can help you reconnect with your inner self and build your inner strength. It doesn't require any special skills or equipment, just a willingness to pause and embrace the quiet. As we continue on our journey, let us remember that the most significant victories are often won within. By cultivating inner silence, we equip ourselves with the wisdom, clarity, and strength needed to face life's battles with confidence and resilience. Embrace the power of silence and discover the silent warrior within you. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of inner strength through silence. If you found this insight valuable, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven for more transformative content. Embrace the quiet power within and let it guide you to victory in your personal battles. Quiet resilience, building strength through inner silence. In a world filled with noise and constant activity, finding strength through silence might seem like an unusual approach. Yet, within the quiet moments, true resilience can be cultivated. Imagine yourself in a chaotic storm. Everything around you is turbulent, and the noise is overwhelming. In the midst of this chaos, there lies a calm center, a place of stillness where you can find clarity and strength. This is the essence of building resilience through inner silence. Silence is often misunderstood. People might think it's just the absence of sound or activity, but in Buddhism, silence holds profound significance. It's not about avoiding the world, but rather about creating a space within where we can connect deeply with ourselves. When we sit in silence, we allow ourselves to step back from the whirlwind of thoughts, emotions, and external distractions. This pause enables us to gather our inner resources and respond to life's challenges with a renewed sense of strength. Consider a river flowing quietly through a forest. On the surface, it may seem calm, but beneath the surface, it's constantly moving, adapting, and shaping its course. Similarly, when we embrace inner silence, we tap into a deeper current of resilience. This inner flow helps us navigate through difficulties with grace and composure. The quiet moments give us the chance to reflect, recharge, and gather the strength needed to face our challenges. Resilience isn't about being unshakable. It's about how we respond to being shaken. When we are overwhelmed, it's easy to react impulsively or become discouraged. But when we practice finding stillness within ourselves, we develop a space where we can pause and choose our response thoughtfully. This space of silence allows us to understand our emotions and thoughts better, leading to more balanced and measured reactions. Think of a time when you faced a challenging situation and felt overwhelmed. In those moments, were you able to find a moment of quiet within yourself? Often, it's during these quiet moments that we gain insights and solutions that we might miss in the noise. By embracing inner silence, we cultivate a resilience that helps us face difficulties with a clearer mind and a steadier heart. Silence also provides a foundation for emotional resilience. Just as a well-built structure withstands strong winds, a mind nurtured by inner silence can better endure emotional turbulence. When we are centered and calm, we are less likely to be swayed by external pressures or emotional upheavals. This inner strength allows us to remain steady and focused, even when facing life's storms. In Buddhism, meditation is a key practice for achieving this inner silence. Through meditation, we learn to quiet our minds and find peace within ourselves. This practice helps us build a solid foundation of resilience that we can draw upon in our daily lives. The more we practice finding silence within, the stronger and more resilient we become. Embracing silence also means letting go of unnecessary distractions and disturbances. In our busy lives, we are constantly bombarded with information and stimuli. By creating moments of silence, we give ourselves the opportunity to disconnect from these distractions and reconnect with our inner selves. This reconnection helps us build a stronger sense of self and resilience. Furthermore, silence allows us to listen deeply. In the quiet, we can hear the subtle whispers of our intuition and wisdom. This deeper listening helps us make more informed decisions and respond to life's challenges with greater insight. The strength gained from this deep listening is a vital aspect of resilience. Building resilience through silence is not about avoiding challenges, but about equipping ourselves with the inner strength to face them. It's about creating a space within where we can gather our thoughts, understand our emotions, and respond with clarity. By regularly practicing silence, we cultivate a resilient spirit that can handle the ups and downs of life with grace and fortitude. As you go through your day, find moments to embrace silence. Whether it's a few minutes of meditation, a quiet walk, or simply pausing to take a deep breath, these moments of stillness help build your inner resilience. Each time you return to this inner silence, you strengthen your ability to face challenges with a calm and composed mind. In conclusion, the power of inner silence lies in its ability to foster resilience. By creating moments of quiet in our lives, we build a solid foundation of strength that helps us navigate through difficulties with ease. Embrace the silence and let it guide you towards a more resilient and centered self. Through this practice, you'll find that you can face life's challenges with a quiet strength that comes from within. The role of silence in spiritual growth. Silence, though often overlooked, is a profound tool in the journey of spiritual growth. Imagine a peaceful lake with no ripples. Its surface is still and clear. This stillness allows us to see deeper truths that are usually hidden beneath the waves of constant activity and noise. In our busy lives, finding moments of silence can be like discovering hidden treasures that enrich our spiritual path. In Buddhism, silence is not just the absence of sound, but a sacred space where true understanding and wisdom can flourish. When we talk less and listen more, we create room for inner insights to emerge. It's in these quiet moments that we connect with the deepest parts of ourselves, away from the distractions of everyday life. Silence helps us become more aware of our inner thoughts and feelings. When the external noise fades, we can hear the whispers of our own mind. This self-awareness is crucial for spiritual growth, as it allows us to observe our own behaviors and emotions without judgment. By doing so, we learn to understand our true nature and the underlying reasons for our actions. Moreover, silence fosters a deeper connection with the present moment. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to get lost in regrets about the past or worries about the future. But in silence, we are fully present, experiencing life as it unfolds. This presence is key to spiritual enlightenment, as it aligns us with the true essence of our being. Practicing silence also teaches us patience and discipline. Just like a skillful gardener patiently waits for seeds to grow, we too must cultivate inner silence and wait for our spiritual insights to develop. This patience allows us to process our experiences more deeply and to respond to life's challenges with greater wisdom and calmness. In meditation, silence is a central component. It provides the space needed for deep reflection and insight. During meditation, when we sit quietly and let our thoughts settle, we create an environment where our mind can rest and rejuvenate. This restful state is where spiritual awakening often occurs, as we gain clarity and a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Silence also plays a role in fostering compassion and empathy. When we are silent, we are more likely to truly listen to others. This active listening helps us connect with their experiences and emotions, allowing us to offer genuine support and understanding. By being present and attentive, we build stronger, more meaningful relationships, which are essential for spiritual growth. In our daily lives, we can incorporate moments of silence to enhance our spiritual practice. Whether it's through short pauses during the day, mindful breathing, or dedicated meditation sessions, these moments of quiet help us stay grounded and focused. They remind us of the importance of inner peace and the value of listening to our own hearts. As we embrace silence, we start to recognize its transformative power. It becomes a refuge from the noise and chaos, a place where we can recharge and realign with our spiritual goals. Silence helps us cultivate a deeper connection with our inner self and with the universe, leading to a more fulfilling and enlightened life. In summary, silence is a vital aspect of spiritual growth. It offers a space for self-discovery, fosters presence, encourages patience, and enhances empathy. By integrating silence into our lives, we open ourselves to profound insights and a richer spiritual experience. Embracing the power of silence can lead to transformative growth, bringing us closer to the essence of our true selves and the wisdom of the universe. Sustaining inner victory, maintaining silence in daily life. Imagine a tranquil lake, its surface perfectly still, reflecting the sky above with crystal clarity. This is the state of inner victory we aim for. As we reach the end of our journey through the power of silence, it's time to explore how to keep this calm and clarity alive in our everyday lives. Silence isn't just a temporary retreat from the noise. It's a way of being that we can sustain. Just as the lake remains calm regardless of the wind, we too can maintain our inner peace despite the chaos around us. The key lies in integrating the lessons we've learned about silence into our daily routines. First, think of silence as a gentle anchor. Throughout your day, moments of quiet can serve as anchors, keeping you grounded and focused. This doesn't mean you need to meditate for hours. Rather, find small pockets of silence amidst your activities. A few deep breaths before answering a phone call or a moment of reflection before starting a new task can make a big difference. Next, embrace the practice of mindful pauses. During your daily routine, intentionally pause and observe your thoughts and feelings. This practice helps you stay connected with your inner self and maintain that sense of tranquility. It's like pressing a pause button on life's fast pace to reconnect with your core. Another way to sustain silence is through simplicity. Simplify your environment and your schedule. A cluttered space often leads to a cluttered mind. By creating a more serene environment, you make it easier to stay calm and focused. Prioritize what truly matters and let go of unnecessary distractions. Regular self-reflection is also crucial. Set aside time each day to reflect on your experiences, emotions, and reactions. This doesn't have to be a formal practice. Even a few minutes of journaling or quiet contemplation can help you stay in touch with your inner peace. Reflection allows you to understand yourself better and adjust your actions to stay aligned with your values. Silence also thrives in relationships. Practice listening more deeply and speaking less reactively. When you communicate with others, let your words come from a place of calm and thoughtfulness. This not only enhances your relationships, but also reinforces your inner tranquility. Incorporate moments of gratitude into your daily life. Gratitude can amplify the effects of silence by focusing on the positive aspects of your life. Regularly acknowledging what you're thankful for helps you stay grounded and appreciative, enhancing your overall sense of peace. Remember, silence is not about withdrawing from the world. It's about engaging with it from a place of inner calm. As you go about your day, let silence be your guide. Approach challenges with a quiet confidence, and let your actions reflect the serenity you've cultivated. Lastly, be patient with yourself. Sustaining inner victory is a continuous practice, not a one-time achievement. There will be times when the noise of life feels overwhelming, but that's when your practice of silence is most valuable. Each time you return to your inner stillness, you reinforce your ability to stay centered. In closing, maintaining inner victory through silence is about making peace a consistent part of your life. By integrating these practices, you ensure that the calm you've discovered remains a guiding force. Let silence be a source of strength and clarity as you navigate the world, and remember, the power of a quiet mind is a treasure that can guide you through all of life's challenges. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found these insights helpful, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven for more wisdom and guidance. May your path be filled with peace and clarity.